Well, if you told me you were drowning, I would not lend a hand. I've seen your face before, my friend, but I don't know if you know who I am. Well, I was there and I saw what you did. I saw it with my own two eyes. So you can wipe off that grin. I know where you've been. It's all been a pack of lies. And I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Well, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Well, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Well, I remember, don't worry. How could I ever forget? It's the first time, the last time we ever met. But I know the reason why you keep your silence up. No, you don't believe. The hurt doesn't show, but the pain still grows. Some stranger to you and me. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Well, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. I can feel it in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Well, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Well, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. I can feel it in the air
Right outside of this one church town, there's a gold dirt road to a whole lot of nothing. Got a deed to the land, but it ain't my ground. This is God's country. We pray for rain and thank Him when it's falling, 'cause it brings a grain and a little bit of money. We put it back in the plate, I guess that's why they call it God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a pin-found Dixie whistle in the wind, that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country. We turn the dirt and work until the week's done. We take a break and break bread on Sunday, then do it all again, 'cause we're proud proud to be from God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Safe by the sound of a pin-found Dixie whistle in the wind, that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country. Headstone reads or what kind of pine wood box I end up in. When it's my time, lay me 6 feet deep in God's country.
noticed there on the lineup, Kiefers, kind of like us, they're pretty young. I think 4 juniors and a freshman starting.
Yeah, in my understanding, I heard before the game, there's bigs for a three, just off the mark. Heard before the game that the coach's daughter had broke her ankle or something, and she's out for the season. And then she was a hot shot 3-point specialist there, so sorry to hear about that.
I think Bear Paul drew her first foul. Kiefer was able to get the ball underneath, and Wiggs was able to get, she was out of position slightly, and she's able to get in position and keep the shot from going, but they got the rebound and put it back up, and Bear Paul committed the foul.
That sends Anna Hall to the line to shoot two for the lady coach position. Makes her first attempt there. Up here in the Raptors here at Kiefer Gymnasium. 2-0 Kiefer. Early going to the first quarter.
There, 3 by Bear Paul. It's off the mark, but Upshaw is able to rebound. And she lost the handle and got off balance, about to fall out of bounds, and threw it back in, and then it deflected off a player, went out, Kiefer ball.
Bear Paul almost came up with a steal there on the unable to control. There's a push there. Nice rebound by Wiggs underneath. Looked like she got pushed with no call. Layup goes in and out. Rebound by Haley Wiggs. She attempts a three. No good.
I tell you what, she is in one heck of a slump. I don't know what she is, but she failed to make a 3 this year. That's been in her mind, and I think it's becoming a mind game for her. I'm just glad to see her still shooting.
Absolutely. Kind of like your professional golfers, you got to forget about that last shot. Just keep on hacking away. So I hope she continues to do so. I'm glad to see her put up a couple early in the night game.
Nice defense, Kellyville there. Upshaw with the ball.
With a big win Friday night against Bristol, defense was the name of the game. Okay, sounds like we have a few technical difficulties here, Terry. I'm going to work on the board here, see if we can fix it that direction. Check all our connections here. Looks like we got a good following here, about 12 folks here. I mean, do things a little bit different. That was turned completely down. Not a technical man. And Childers with a rebound. Something I am extremely loud. We're running on about a 20-second delay here, once again.
But Jacob is our cameraman, and he was telling us that our sound is sketchy at best, so we apologize for that.
Don't know if that's possibly a YouTube issue or if that's just an issue with, we've never faced that problem before. In and out. Is that better? Are we getting any better sound? Can we get some feedback on Facebook from any of our fans out there? Still not getting good sound out there at all.
What about now?
Get some feedback. We sound like robots? That's not a good sign. We're going to keep the video going even if we sound horrible here.
I know that in the past, this button right here was pushed, and it wasn't just now.
Does that make a
I don't
difference
know
at
if
all?
that makes any difference.
Does that make any kind of difference whatsoever? Time out on the field. Charge to the ponies. 4-1. Still early in the first period. You're watching on KVRising.com. We're coming to you live from the YouTube page. Due to restrictions here at Kiefer's Gym on Facebook Live, our presenting sponsors, Patriot Air and CT Decorative Concrete and Construction.
Rebound by Wiggs, and they're going to call a jump.
If you are out there on KB Rising, we are working on the future here.
I wonder if folks, we're trying to figure out our sound problem. Let's see here. Yeah, well, Kellyville's having a hard time getting started. 5 minutes gone.
If we stop the stream, does that throw a link off? Everybody? It's showing that we're getting good. Nice play, Haley.
That's going to send Wiggs to the line for two. Kellyville having a slow start here. Offense. 2:27 left to go in the first period. Score just 4-1. Kiefer with the lead. Wiggs at the line for a first. not sure if it's a YouTube issue or what's going on, but 2 minutes left in the first. If you can make my voice out. 2 minutes left in the first. It's 4-2 Kiefer.
Boy, the ponies are cold. I'm not getting it. Can you hear me, Terry?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ponies are just cold as ice right now. It's not just one of them, it's all 5 of them right now, all 7 of them actually, but hey, they'll find their way.
There's a 2 by Kiefer. Wasn't sure which player.
Number 21, it looked like Shayna Kendricks.
So it's 6-2 Kiefer with the lead. Still trying to get something started. Taylor Childers and good left-handed layup.
Childers on the drive there. 6-4 Kiefer, 59 seconds left to go in the first period of play. We are working on our sound issues, folks. We apologize. We're doing something totally new tonight that we've never had to do before. That's just the power of what's that one there.
put back up. Oh, and they're going to call her for a walk. Not sure I saw that, but we'll see. Shot off the front of the rim as she fouled. Looks like number 23, and I believe that's going to be her second. That's Megan King. Childers sinks her first shot. She goes with her second, and it's also good. That brings the ball game back to a tie game, 8-8. 6:57 left to go in the second quarter. Loose ball on the inside. Sierra Jones picks it up and looks like she was fouled. And that puts us in a...
How they've done that, I don't know as cold as what they've been this evening, but you know, it's kind of nice to see for us to win a different way than just the offense, you know. Prove that you can.
Yeah. And I really feel bad. I wish we could really figure this out with our audio. I'm not sure what's going on. We're having some sort of interference for sure.
This is an all-metal building. I'm just wondering if that affects anything. But I know they broadcast out of here. Kiefer's got a broadcasting team that normally does games. They just not set up tonight.
Fair ball on the inside, and that's an easy two for her. 12-10, Kellyville.
Hopefully we're still showing you a good video out there. That's you can't hear my apology right now.
Right. Well, if they want to listen through the garbage, they can make out a few words here and there, but
Nice pass underneath. Oh, he's going to get her for the wall. These two officials are no strangers to small town basketball. We've seen them a number of times at some of the games, and for the most part, they do a decent job. And officiating's tough these days, I tell you.
yes, sir. I don't know if you paid attention. You've been hearing a lot of commercials for recruiting and officiating for high school sports in this state. I believe they're having a hard time maintaining. Some parents can be pretty brutal.
Especially in a compact gym like this place is here. They're sitting right on top of it, like putting a bear fall. If you can just get control now. Childers on the call.
We're still at 12-10, Kellyville lead. Both teams having a little trouble finding the net tonight. We're still working on the audio, folks. I again apologize. At least have the video where you can follow the game. There's a long Very Paul with the drive, for the layup, off the rim. Childers with the shot, and she's fouled. Kiefer fan base just didn't see it. 14-13, Kellyville leading. Childers at the line. And their first one's off the mark. Childers' second shot here. And it's good. 15-13, Kellyville with the lead. 3 minutes left in the half. And Kiefer loses the handle and goes out of bounds. Kellyville ball, 2:43 left.
Nice move there by Childers underneath.
That was a good move. Nice steal by Childers. She goes in for the layup and is fouled by number 11. That's her first foul. And Childers sinks the first. That brings it 18-13. Kellyville. Childers for her second right here. And it's also good. So we're at 19-13 Kellyville with just right at 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. I'm going to keep talking. You guys can listen to my scratchy voice and maybe know about what I'm saying. Jacob's working hard on trying to get things fixed. And there's Upshaw stole the ball from home. There's a steal by Riley. Nice interception on the pass. She kicks it out to Sarah Jones for three. It's off the rim. Upshaw with the rebound. And he fakes out to Childers. She misses and Kiefer has the ball. There's a 3-point by number 20 for Kiefer. It's good. Jones for three, and it's good. So exchanging 3-pointers there, here with about a minute to go. It's 22-16 Kellyville. We're going to keep trying, folks. I'm not sure we can figure out what's going on. I'm going to keep talking, even though probably unclear, but electronic equipment sometimes has a mind of its own, and you never know. It might just start working for no apparent reason. And there's a nice shot, open shot by Bear Paul. About an 18-footer, and it's good for two.
Falling too fast to prepare for this. Tripping in the world could be dangerous. Everybody circling as vultures. Negative, nepotist. Everybody waiting for the fall of man. Everybody praying for the end of times. Everybody hoping they could be the one. I was born to run, I was born for this. Whip, whip, run me like a racehorse. Pull me like a ripcord. Break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip, slip. Word upon your lip, lip. Better that you rip, rip. Break me down and build me up. Whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do.
Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2 3. 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 Test 1 2 3.
He's saying perfect.
You getting good sound, Jacob? Okay. Well, like I said, you know, electronics kind of have a mind of their own sometimes. My electronic expertise is just start pushing buttons and unplugging and plugging stuff back in. That's how I work things.
Yeah.
There's probably some specialist out there that's pulling his hair out right now, saying no, that's not what you do. But hopefully, we're going to be good. I'm going to go grab me something real quick, and I'll be right back. And hopefully when I come back, everything will still be solid.
Still getting hairy, good? Okay, I'll be right back. I don't know. No idea what we did.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check.
Okay, folks, we are back. Terry will be joining us back here in a second. Hopefully you can hear me now. We don't know what took place. Didn't really do anything different. All of a sudden it started coming through, so not sure exactly what happened, but halftime's over. Kellyville leading Kiefer 24-16 early on in the third period. Schuyler Childers just now with a contested shot, which was no good. Sound volume, I'm getting a thumbs up over here. Number 21 there for Kiefer with the three, no good off the mark. That's Shayna Hendricks. Unfortunately, through the technical difficulties, folks, we weren't able to keep a running scorebook, so giving you point totals and all that is out of the question, but hopefully we can keep this sound all night. A nice move there by Shayler Childers. Faked the pass to Upshaw coming through the lane. Shoots the open layup. 26-16 Kellyville. 7:13 left to go in the third period. Terry's back, and he's getting his headphones adjusted, so he'll be joining us shortly. And Kiefer with the ball. 26-16 Kellyville. You're listening to KVRising.com. We're doing something different tonight on YouTube, but thanks to our presenting sponsors, Patriot Air and CT Decorative Concrete and Construction, and several other sponsors that we will get to here shortly. There's a takeaway by Kellyville. Jade Upshaw on the drive. She shoots the layup, misses. Shayler Childers on the rebound and the putback. You know, Terry, Kellyville started off in a slump, and they're still not shooting the ball real well, but they've built a 12-point lead here.
You know, both teams started that way. The offense in the first half, just for both teams, they were having a hard time finding the net. So maybe the second half's going to be a little different. We're about 2 minutes in it. Let's see. And
Madison Riley there threw the ball away. Looking for the three-point shooter in the corner, and she had left to go shoot a layup.
yeah, she broke to the basket. There's a walk called on number 15 for Kiefer. Going to be Kellyville ball. We apologize for the first half, folks. We still don't know what the problem was with the sound, but
Nice layup there by Jade Upshaw.
wow, that was a no-hand throw. I mean, she kind of threw it backwards over her shoulder off the glass. That was fantastic. What a great move. And there's a nice steal by Childers. Upshaw behind the back, and she's going to drive. Oh,
nice pass.
Dumps it off to Riley.
Upshaw for three.
Riley with the rebound. Kellyville maintains possession.
Upshaw with the drive, doing that running jumper.
A little strong off the back of the rim. It's 30-18. We got a little constructive criticism last broadcast, and it was not giving the score enough time. So if I overdo it, let me know. And there's a nice shot by Upshaw, making it 32-20.
You can't make them all happy out there, Terry. I've done figured that out.
Yes,
so
sir.
We do our best, folks.
Well, and we are working on getting a second camera. I may have some leads on a second camera, and we'll just have to get the equipment that goes with it to make it possible to put a camera directly on the board. Nice steal by Bear Paul. But once we have that, we'll be able to show the scoreboard full time down in the corner, and those questions will be gone. You'll think you're watching ESPN, I hope.
And you know, it's really nice at home because we got the scoreboard in the center of the court. So where we film from, a lot of your pictures actually show the score scoreboard anyway, and so it's nice at home, but you go on the road, usually they've got the scoreboards at the end of the field house here, so.
About 3:50 left to go in the third. 32-20. And there's a nice move by number 20 for Kiefer. 10-point ball game now.
You know, the Kellyville girls came into this game ranked number 9 in the state. They're 6-0 during the regular season. They're 6-2 if you count the, actually 7-2 if you count the Tournament of Champions. Kiefer came in with a 3-3 record, but these two teams always play each other tough.
Yes, sir.
Regardless of the records, regardless of where they play it at, these two teams always seem to match up well.
You know, Kellyville's got that. They got between Kiefer, Bristow, and Manford. Those seem to be the rivalry schools that give Kellyville a run for their money almost every season.
Upshaw with a step back 3 there, off the mark. For any of you tuning in from Kiefer, we welcome you to the Kellyville broadcast. We know that you guys have got a great broadcasting team that they do some of your all's games. They have been real helpful with us on some of the questions we've had getting started. So we definitely thank those guys. They couldn't broadcast tonight, so we're happy to be here filling in the hole here. Strong move there by number 23, Megan King. Her shot's off the mark.
Sierra Jones for 3, and it's good. I believe that's her second of the night.
Good to see her getting off her slump there. She'd been in kind of a slump from the three-point line, but very nice to see her keep shooting.
Well, and that's it. They come to an end eventually, so that's the key. You just got to keep shooting. I keep telling Haley that's you know, she's not going to get out of the slump if she stops shooting. So.
That's exactly right. And we've seen them do it all before, so we know they can do it. It's just a matter of figuring it out. Kind of like our sound problem here.
Right.
Keep plugging away.
Eventually it comes to everything aligns. And
Summer Archer there attempting the 3. Good to see her try to hit that shot.
Jones with an attempt, and it's off the front of the rim. Kiefer with the rebound. 3 off the front of the rim by number 22, Kiefer. Upshaw's layoffs off the mark. Kiefer with the rebound. They had a fast break there, but Kellyville did a good job getting down on defense quick and shutting that fast break down. There's a nice block by Bear Paul. Nice block.
Upshaw gets Drew down over here away from the ball.
Yeah, I heard her hit the floor and looked over, so I'm not sure. And there's a three-pointer by number 23.
That's Megan King.
It's 35-25. Kellyville with the lead.
Hey, Terry, I'm going to throw something out there that may drive our viewers crazy here. They're tempting Sierra Jones to hit the 3.
Yes.
Answers the call there. Because I had one of our coaches, Coach David Kiefer, one of the assistants on the boys team, point this out to me last year down here in this gymnasium. The goal that Kiefer's shooting on now, look how loose the rim is whenever the ball bounces off of it compared to the rim that Kellyville's shooting on right now.
Yeah, and you know, that was a problem last year. I remember playing here, and I remember actually talking about that with my wife. Because that rim's extremely loose. I don't know why. They've had plenty of time to repair it, but it's still very loose. The If the ball hits the front of that rim, it probably goes down a ½ inch to 3/4 of an inch. Very, very loose.
Yeah, and there's got to be a different shooting on it. I've never shot on it myself to say, but there's got to be a difference. And I would love to know the Kiefer shooting percentage compared to this end of the gym compared to the others.
Well, with that loose rim, I would think, I'm not a science guy or anything like that, but I would think with the loose rim, that rim acts almost like a catching glove and slows the momentum of the ball down, instead of being more of a hard surface and bouncing off of it.
And I'm sure there's differences in other places also, but this is really the first place. And it was pointed out to me. I didn't notice it myself, but yeah, ever since, man, I can't help but notice it. It's amazing.
You know, and I don't know that. I don't understand why they don't fix it. I mean, you got a 50-50 advantage because you're shooting on that rim about half the game, and the other half you're not. So there's a nice steal by Wiggs. She's going to stop and try to get it over to Sierra Jones, but the pass is off the mark. And she makes up for it by running in front of the shooter and committing a foul.
Not giving up the easy two there. Send her to the line, make her earn it. Terry, we've got to get some of these sponsors in. It's been with our sound issues and all that. Phil Thomas Trucking, Shades of Glass by Chris, Webco Industries, Jay's Country Kitchen, Bluebell Free Will Baptist Church, Rescue Mini Storage, Backwoods Barbecue, DJ Services Concrete and Construction, Dimensions Family Practice, Excavation Resources, Jim Boat with his Mack Truck, Shade of Billingsley Photography, Greg McGuire Trucking, Brian Smith Allstate Insurance, and David Bryant Associates. We thank all those gold sponsors for help making this possible. And, of course, our presenting sponsors, Patriot Air and CT Decorative Concrete and Construction. And we have a timeout on the on the court charge to the Lady Ponies here.
And the last foul committed by Wiggs on number 21 for Kiefer. And she shot and made both of her free throws. So it brings Kiefer within 8. It's 38-30, Kellyville. We're waiting on a timeout here, and before they went to timeout, I didn't see how much time we had left on the clock in the fourth period here, but
Kellyville cheerleaders once again traveling with the team as they always do. I'd like to thank the cheerleaders for always supporting both teams, and Coach Lindsay Russell for making sure her girls are at all sporting activities.
Yeah, it's always good to see the cheerleaders travel. They did bring a handful of them to the Tournament of Champions. I thought that was good. You know, over Christmas break, it's probably hard to.
Family vacations and all that, I can understand it. But yes, it was definitely good to see. And nice move by Madison Riley, high off the glass, in for two. Kellyville stretches it back to a 10-point. Inside to nice rebound by number 5, Summer Archer, and I don't know where that call came from. Archer rebounded the ball and then got pushed in the back. But I'm not sure what the call was. He signaled walking, but there's a takeaway by Wiggs there.
Fantastic. Kiefer girls set up to take the charge, and Upshaw just stopped dead foot and just hit a little small jumper there instead of going in for the layup. And I think Kiefer was set up for the draw of the charge and probably would have got it.
We're going to get Sierra Jones there for the push.
That brings Kellyville's foul count to 3. Kiefer with just 1 in the half. 6:31 left in the ball game, 42-30, Kellyville. Boy, they're making them work hard on the inside, and that causes the steal by Upshaw, and then she's tripped up going down the court by number 21, and that's her third.
I know that you and Coach Pinkerton talked about it at the last home game about the Tournament of Champions some, talked about it. Kellyville made a great showing there. Going 1-2, very well could have been 2-1 for sure during that, and that's the state's premier basketball tournament year in and year out.
Yeah, their first opponent, Booker T. Washington, I mean, that team is just really solid. First time I'd ever in my life watching basketball, that team got 6 charges. 6 offensive charges called against us. Several of them were extremely questionable, but from my understanding, that's something that team works on constantly, is drawing the charge.
Not afraid to take the hit. And they went on to win the tournament. They went 3-0 in the tournament. They beat a very good Moore team, another 6A school, in the finals. Matter of fact, that Ataya Moore from Moore High School is the top-rated junior in the state of Oklahoma as far as recruit-wise and all that. So Booker T's very good. Nice play by Upshaw there with the takeaway, an easy layup on the other end. But going back to the tournament champion, I'm hearing rumors, and it's not been confirmed yet, and no one from the school or anything, no official capacity has said anything, but I'm hearing there's a good possibility our girls are invited back next year to compete in that same tournament.
That would be fantastic. That'd be a great opportunity. Kellyville basketball.
We're going to be losing 3 great seniors, but a lot of the nucleus of the team will be back next year. So
there's a nice move by 21 for the easy layup. Gets them within 12, 44-32, Kellyville with the lead. Another thing that has been a great opportunity and surprising this year, I don't know, off season, I don't know how many times I heard that the Kellyville boys basketball team this year was going to be rebuilding, and this was going to be a rebuilding year, and they've come out, over the summer. I attended several scrimmages that they went to, and they held their own against some 5, 6A teams, and they're coming out strong. They're 5-1 and in the top 20. I think ranked number 19 this week.
Absolutely.
First time in many years. There's a hard foul by Bear Paw.
Nice layup there by number 21 of Kiefer. That's Shayna Hendricks on the drive and the potential three-point play here. But yeah, going back to our boys, they're fun to watch too. That's
absolutely
the thing.
Yeah.
They are fun to watch and young, very young.
What's exciting to me is they still haven't quite gelled as a team. There's some a little bit of just not clicking quite together as a team, and so I'm very excited when that finally does happen. They're going to be even better than they are. So that's really exciting, and I can't wait to see it. Of course, I also have there's a good shot by Riley for 2, and Upshaw calls a timeout. I, of course, have a personal interest in the boys with my son, Evan Wiggs.
Absolutely.
Being just a sophomore, so I can't wait to watch him to continue to grow. But it's very exciting. And going back, I don't know. I tried to research it and couldn't find. I don't know how many years it's been since both the boys and the girls have been in the top 20 but we have it this year, and like I was saying before, no one really, expectations from the girls this year was extremely high. Really probably should have won the whole thing last year and fell a little short, but I think expectations are high for them, but I think a lot of people had kind of written the boys off as
I think so too.
Growing pains season, and so far they're proving that to be otherwise, so that's great.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun time to be a pony. Just got the slow pitch schedule today. That first time I've seen it anyway. And Coach Neighbors in his defending the state title in Class 5A in slow pitch softball, and they have stepped up their schedule. It is ranked as far as some of the competitions. You're going to see some of the big boys, or big girls actually, Union, Sand Springs, Jinx, Fort Gibson, Tahlequah, Sequoia. You're going to see all those during the regular season this year. That's an exciting time. And
well, it goes back to want to be the best, play the best. So I'm a strong believer in that. As long as you're able to compete, you don't want to go out there and play 10 teams and just get run rolled 10 games. I don't know if that does any good for anybody, but
as long as you're competitive, I understand what you're saying there. And then the baseball team. I'm anxious to sit down and interview Coach Nance and Coach Pinkerton, and we're going to sit down on Katie Rising and talk to them about the upcoming baseball season. I'm hearing their preseason top 10 in the baseball team. So
exciting!
And they will not have a senior on the team. That's the whole key to that thing too. Not a senior on the squad, much like the basketball program.
There's a nice steal by Jones. She dribbles down and draws the foul, but it was on the floor. She attempted to throw it up like she was shooting, but the ref didn't buy it. She gets it in. Upshaw. Childers working the inside. Off the rim, and nice rebound. Puts it back up and isn't able to get it to go. 46-35 here. Kellyville with the lead.
And we've been talking about some other things here, and it don't seem like we're concentrating on the basketball. This game's kind of weird. I mean, it's a close ball game, but it's one of those. It's never seemed like Kellyville's in any danger of losing this thing. I mean, and
they're exchanging goals back and forth, but ever since the half, Kellyville had that 8-10 point lead, 12-point lead, whatever it was, and they've pretty much been able to maintain that.
Nice move there by Anna Hall, shooting a layup, got within 11 again. But, yeah, it's just like and that's kind of how the crowd's acting here. I mean,
the Ponies they get that 12, 14-point lead, and then Kiefer will come back and get within 8 or 10, and then it's like Kellyville wakes up and says, okay, that's close enough.
Yeah.
And puts another couple of points on the board to spread it back to 12 or 14. So that's how it's been going pretty much this whole entire second half. We got just 2 minutes, 2:03 left to go here in the fourth. 48-37. Kellyville with the lead.
Now, I'm going to remind everybody there goes Riley on the fast break, shoots a layup and misses. Rebounded by Kiefer, taken away. Remind everyone that the boys go to Ripley's tournament this week. The girls will not be competing since they played in the Tournament of Champions. Only allowed to play in 2 tournaments a year, but the boys will travel to Ripley on Thursday evening. There's Bear Paw for 3.
That was a nice steal by Jones down on this end, and she got it back for the Ponies. Nice move by Bear Paw for 2. That brings it back to 50-37. Again, 13-point lead. Kiefer had it down to 10, I think it was, or 11.
Once again, the drive there by Anna Hall. Shoots the left-handed layup.
She's got 10 points on the night. I do like Kiefer's scoreboard. It keeps track of the player and the points. Well, I don't know. Is she 15? Yeah. So, you know, it helps keep track of that for us. And
that's 13th point then by Jones. I had never noticed that on their scoreboard. I'm glad you pointed that out to me.
Yeah, it's got the, you know, it'll pop up the number up there, the player, and then their foul count and their points for the game. So that's been nice. And there's another fast break by Riley for an easy 2.
That's her 8th point of the night. It seems like everybody got into the scoring as far as your players that get quite a bit of playing time this evening. That's good to see it stretched out a little bit.
I got to commend the scorekeeper. You got to be really on top of things to keep track of that. I'm not sure how that works down there with them, but
and if you notice, he's by himself.
Yes, sir.
He runs the clock and everything. I don't know how he does it.
He runs the clock, the possession arrow.
As the Ponies are going to take this thing 54-39 to go to 7-0 on the season, 8-2 if you want to count the Tournament of Champions for the girls there. So. But, folks, we apologize once again for the first half problems we had with the sound. We now got those fixed. We're going to get off here for a few minutes as the boys come out to warm up here. We're going to have the boys' action for you live coming from Kiefer, Oklahoma. Thanks to our presenting sponsors, Patriot Air and CT Decorative Concrete and Construction.
Falling too fast to prepare for this. Tripping in the world could be dangerous. Everybody circling as vultures. Negative, nepotist. Everybody waiting for the fall of man. Everybody praying for the end of times. Everybody hoping they could be the one. I was born to run, I was born for this. Whip, whip, run me like a racehorse. Pull me like a ripcord. Break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip, slip. Word upon your lip, lip. Rather that you rip, rip. Break me down and build me up. Whatever it takes. Feeling miserable, always hanging on to the visual. I wanna be invisible, looking at my years like I'm out of dumb. Everybody needs to be a part of them. Never be enough on the prodigal son. I was born to run, I was born for this. Whip, whip, run me like a racehorse. Pull me like a ripcord. Break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip, slip. Word upon your lip, lip. Rather that you rip, rip. Break me down and build me up. Whatever it takes. statistical. Don't wanna be the parenthetical, hypothetical, working onto something that I'm proud of. Out of the box, an epoxy to the world and the vision we've lost. I'm an apostrophe. I'm just a symbol to remind you that there's more to see. I'm just a product of the system of catastrophe, and yet a masterpiece, and yet I'm half diseased. And when I am deceased, at least I go down to the grave and die happily, and leave the body of my soul to be a part of it. I do what it takes, whatever it takes, 'cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do whatever it takes, 'cause I love how it feels when I break the chain. Whatever it takes, yeah, take me to the top. I'm ready for whatever it takes, 'cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do what it takes.
Okay, folks, here we are. We're back. Live action here. Kiefer, Oklahoma. Home of the Kiefer Trojans. Here, the Pony Nation, KV Rising, via YouTube. At the Kellyville Varsity Boys about the Varsity Trojans. And the jump was Evan Wiggs, and ball went to the Trojans. Nice move by number 1, but it's in and out. Rebound by Wiggs. And there's 3 by Hicks.
Who was that?
That was I didn't catch it, and they didn't put it up on the board. 3 by Ayers. And that was in and out. Kiefer with the rebound. Nice block by Thomas, number 10, on number 0. So it was 0 earlier. They had 0 up there, and I didn't realize they had a number 0. So
Jared Bunton.
he's the one that got the 2 points. So 3-2 here early. Kellyville with the lead. Kellyville's going to take the ball out under the goal. Out to Crabtree. Crabtree to Hicks. Crabtree for 3, and it's off the rim. And in transition, number 1 up, and a tip by 0 to get it in. There's Wiggs with a spin move, in and out. That was number 5.
Quinn Hoover.
Hoover with moving in and out of the paint. There's Hicks with a jumper, and that's good. 6-5, Kiefer with the lead with 5:25 left. And there's a pass to 33, he can't handle it, but he gets back underway and throws it. There's a rebound by Wiggs. Crabtree on the inside to Thomas, and he's pushing it back, and they call him for a walk. A long pass. I get Thomas for the reach in. That's his first foul. Add number 12 there for the put it in off the inbounds. Hicks tried to get a quick pass to Thomas, and it was stolen by number 5. Hicks got a hand on that ball, and it goes out of bounds off of Kiefer. Kellyville ball. It's 8-5 here early. 4:43 left in the first. Kiefer with the lead. Wiggs with a jumper, and it's good for 2. There's a 3-pointer for number 33. Wiggs with a rebound. Out to Crabtree. Ayers with a little jumper, rebound by Thomas. He puts it back up, he's not able to get it to go. Kiefer with the rebound. They put it up, and number 1 gets in there for the rebound and easy putback.
That's Hayden Cooper there for Kiefer. His first 2 of the game.
Kiefer's got some height on their team. Got at least 3 boys out there well over 6 foot, it looks like. Ayers off the mark with his 3-point attempt. Kiefer with the rebound. Thomas with the rebound. I'm not sure how that wasn't a walk on number 12 for Kiefer, but he puts it up. Thomas gets the rebound. Hicks with the jumper. Ayers with the 3-pointer, and it's good. Colton Ayers.
That's good to see Colton get not afraid to shoot that 3. He's been kind of hesitant here the past couple of games, and once again, need to just keep shooting them.
Well, and that was good. Colton had the ball. He passed it inside to Thomas. Thomas passed it back out to him, opened him up for that 3-point shot, and he took advantage and took the shot right away.
They're going to call Hicks there for the foul there. It'll be his first personal, so Kellyville picked up a couple of early fouls here.
We got a tie ball game, and there's one off the mark.
Nice block out there by Ayers to keep Kiefer away from that board.
And that was rebounded by Wiggs, passed out to Crabtree. There's Hicks off the mark, rebound by Wiggs.
Nice rebound by.
Puts it back up, and there's 2 more for Wiggs.
Nice rebound there by Evans. Good strong shot going back up too.
And number 1, Kiefer's going to draw the foul from Wiggs on the layup. So that's Wiggs' first foul.
That's Hayden Cooper for Kiefer going to the line to shoot 2.
First attempt's off the front of the rim, no good.
12-10 Kellyville, 2:20 left to go in the first period. Ponies enter this contest ranked number 19 in the state of Oklahoma. We talked about it earlier. First time I can ever remember the girls and boys both being ranked at the same time.
And Cooper's second attempt was good. There's Hicks on the move for a jumper, and that's good. 14-11 Kellyville. Connor Norris is in the game along with Miles, number 24. And Mosby's in there. Wiggs is going to take a rest, and Dylan Dunn's in the game.
Boy, Kellyville brought the fans tonight. That
I'm
side
impressed.
of the bleachers are just packed over there.
Duns and Miles not on the same page. Duns throws it out of bounds, trying to get it to Miles. Kiefer ball. A little bit of a pressure from Kellyville. I believe they're going to get Hicks for the reach-in.
It's going to be number 2 on him here in the first period. Minute 48 left to go in the first period. Kellyville leading 14-11.
There's a move inside. Oh,
nice takeaway.
Not sure. Okay, they're going to get that on Kiefer, number 12. Nice takeaway by Connor Norris. And he's fouled as he's trying to get down the court with it.
The foul's going to be on Jalen Bevan, his first for the Trojans here.
And call an illegal screen on.
Kenny Mosby, wasn't it?
No, I got Norris for that, number 20.
Oh, okay. No, Mosby hit the 3-point shot that was no good because of the foul.
Just about threw that away. He had a second receiver back behind there, able to get that ball. Threw it all the way across the court. Kellyville playing pretty tight defense, but there's a pass inside. And that's off the mark. Rebound by
Number 0, Jared Bunton.
Rebound by Bunton. He puts it back up, and he's fouled by Dunn, I believe.
Dylan Dunn picking up his first.
So he'll go to the line for 2. And his first one's good.
14-12 Ponies, 1:03 left to go in the first period. Ponies already picked up 16 fouls together.
Wiggs is back in for Dylan Dunn. And we got lane violation, I believe, number 24. No, correction. I guess they called it on Kiefer because they're giving Kellyville the ball. So
waved off the point. So 14-13 Kellyville, 1 minute exactly left to go.
Wow. Wiggs going to pick up a charge as he passed the ball. That's going to be his second. I didn't see whether or not Trojan was set or not.
That's going to be his third right there. Unfortunately, yes, may have got him with the body there.
Wiggs picks up his third foul early, just in the first period. That's tough. He's going to have to sit down for a while.
You know, that's an 18 foul on the Ponies against only 1 for the Trojans. We hope that don't come back to bite the Ponies later on. But it sent Kiefer to the 1-on-1 situation for the rest of the first half, which is, and we still got a full second quarter to go here.
Oh, there we go. Number 12 knocked Thomas down on the trying to receive the pass.
That's the second team foul. That's also the second foul on number 12. So he's the hacker on the Kiefer group here. Just joking to his parents out there listening to us.
Yeah.
Mason Crabtree.
Off the front of the rim. No good. Thomas gets a hand on it. That's a good rebound by Miles there. Nice no-look pass by Crabtree. Mosby for 3.
Oh, that's a walk.
Wow.
Got away with it.
Yeah, he did. He carried the ball, walked with it. Crabtree. Oh, and they're saying he didn't get it off in time. So after one, 17-14, Kiefer with the lead. So we got a little bit of foul trouble for Kellyville. Got Wiggs with 3. Wiggs with 3. We got Hicks with 2. And Thomas, Norris, and Dunn with 1 apiece.
So 16-14, they've corrected that score. And I know I'm bound to miss one, but adding up to all the points here, I'm only showing 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. I'm only showing 15. They've got an extra point. Somebody made a free throw for Kiefer that I missed. So 16-14 Kellyville at the end of 1 here. This foul situation could come back to haunt the Ponies. They're going to have to clean up in the second quarter here.
We only got 4 men on the court.
And Terry, I'm only showing us at 12 right now. So I missed someone with Kellyville with the points. Maybe I'll pick that up here shortly here. But
So starting crew minus Wiggs, Mosby's going to take his spot. I believe Heat's going to let Wiggs set a little while with the 3 fouls. It's way early in the game to take a risk there. Oh, that ball went all the way in, then spun back out. Shot from Mosby, 3-pointer, no good.
I think that ball goes in on the other goal here in Kiefer, as we talked about earlier.
Yeah, I was watching that again during warm-ups. It's just, it's unbelievable how loose this be the south goal. It just shocks me that they're not getting that repaired, because that's going to affect them also. Unless, of course, they practice on it, so they may have the feel for it. It's hard to say. There's a nice block by Thomas.
That's Bunton. He's by far their leading scorer.
Yes, sir. He's got 12 on the night. They had a nice block by Thomas on that, and then Bunton just hustled and got the ball that was loose and then put it back up. And Crabtree short. Hicks with the put back, and Crabtree rebound. And passes high from Ayers, and Crabtree can't handle it. It's out of bounds. Kiefer ball.
18-14 Kiefer, 6:15 left to go in the second period. Watching live on kvrising.com, presented by Patriot Air and CT Decorative Concrete and Construction. And a list of gold sponsors that we will name off here in a few minutes. And that's a double dribble, gotta be.
Sir.
Finally got him.
Yes, sir.
I think they need some striped shirts sitting where we're sitting, because we can see the whole court here. We can tell you what the people are eating down below us and everything. We got a full view up here.
Well, it goes back, and I don't recall which game it was. And there's a long 3-pointer by Hicks, in and out, that had the 3 refs. The only one this year so far.
Preston.
And I guess it's just a preference from the school, but I'm telling you, 3 refs makes a huge difference. That there's a lot of things that happen away from the ball that 2 refs just do not catch, because they're not looking for it. There's a 3-pointer by Thomas, and it's in and out.
18-14 Kiefer, 5:22 left to go in the second period here.
And Kiefer loses the handle and goes off, loses the dribble, goes off his foot, out of bounds. Kellyville ball.
It looks like Kiefer the Ponies have kind of settled down a little bit on their fouling here, because every foul, Kiefer will be in a 1-on-1 situation.
Nice drive by Hicks. He just goes in and takes that. Fast break by Kiefer. Bunton on Thomas. Thomas gets 2 blocks in a row, denying Bunton on that. And there's a rebound by Thomas.
That's a good series by Thomas on defense.
Sir. Yes, sir. There's a 3-pointer by, my goodness, that goal just will not let it fall. 3-pointer by Crabtree. Or I'm sorry, that was by Mosby. Crabtree with the rebound and put it back up, still didn't fall. And then they got Crabtree, I believe, for the foul, which is his first. And that's going to go 1-and-1. Send number 5 to the line. And that's Hoover. And his first one's good. So he'll get a second attempt. It's 19-16 Kiefer.
Next foul will actually send Kiefer to the double bonus, so they'll be getting 2 shots from here on out. And they seem to be shooting free throws rather well.
Yeah, we're going to have to really watch in the second half. We can't let Kiefer get the bonus that quickly. The way this game is flowing so far, that's going to be a huge thing come the end of the game. Hicks came up holding the back of his head. I didn't see. I was watching the ball. Didn't see. That's had some contact somewhere. His shot was in and out. There's a shot for number 33, and it's off the mark. Ayers with the rebound. There's Ayers with the three, and it's long. And that was an easy play there by Kiefer.
Jalen Bevan finishing that up for the Trojans. Nice little fast break there.
So we have 22-16 at a timeout by Kellyville. Kiefer's leading 22-16. I believe there's 3 minutes and something left. We'll see here in a few minutes when the countdown for the timeout goes off the board.
Hey, this gives me a time real quick to get to our gold sponsors. We've said them a couple times tonight, but David Bryant Associates, Brian Smith, Allstate Insurance, Greg McGuire Trucking, Shada Billingsley Photography, Jim Bolton Mack Truck, Excavation Resources, Dimensions Family Practice, DJ Services and Concrete and Construction, Backwoods Barbecue, Rescue Mini Storage, Bluebell Free Will Baptist Church, Jay's Country Kitchen, Webco Industries, Shades of Glass by Chris, Phil Thomas Trucking. We thank all our gold sponsors for help making this possible. If you're looking for a place to advertise, folks, and support your Kellyville ponies, please give KV Rising a chance. And also, of course, our presenting sponsors, Patriot Air and CT Decorative Concrete and Construction. 3:46 left to go until halftime. Kiefer leads Kellyville 22-16.
And with 3:40 to go, Heath is going to put Wiggs back in the game. He just needs to watch his P's and Q's on the foul. And there's Wiggs inside, and that's the nice pass to Miles, and it's good for two.
Justin Miles there. That's good to see him get on the board.
And that's three by number 33.
Mark Matheson there for the Trojans. Makes it 25-18 Trojans.
I believe he's a freshman.
And I believe he's a quarterback. Is he not for the football team? I'm pretty sure he is.
I'm not 100% for sure. And there's a steal by Kiefer. And there's another three by number 5.
I know for a fact his dad was a quarterback for the University of Tulsa. Mark Matheson, the attorney there in Sapulpa.
There's off the mark.
The ponies just have not got used to that rim, I tell you.
Sir.
It's something different to shoot at.
And Kiefer just all of a sudden out to a 10-point lead here. Kellyville they just can't seem to. There's a nice steal by Hicks.
Nice move.
Nice move. Now let's see who they got there. I believe they got Ayers. Yeah, they got Ayers on a reach in, and that's his second. No, that's his first. I'm sorry. It's his first. But that does put him in double bonus. It was on the floor, but they're in double bonus, so he'll be shooting for two here.
Trent Hoover. And he misses his first free throw of the evening. He's actually made his first two, missed his third, so we're definitely going to have to be watching how they shoot free throws.
The second one's good. They seem to be pretty fair from the free throw line.
Nice pass to Miles. It gets it blocked by number 12 there. Out of bounds.
Kellyville ball. 2:08 left, 29-20. Kiefer with the lead here. Working the outside. There's a three by Ayers.
Oh. How are they not calling a foul there on number 5
know.
there on Hoover there? He's pushing.
Rebound by Wiggs, and Hoover was all up underneath him.
And when that didn't work, he pushed him and still didn't get the whistle.
There's a walk by 33, but they also don't call that. There's a rebound by Miles.
Get some good minutes out of Miles here, and that's good to see. Heath extending his bench out a little bit. Nice rebound by Evan.
Yeah, and it's 2 and 1. That was a nice rebound, went up strong, got fouled. So he'll go to the line, finish hopefully a 3-point play.
The old-fashioned way.
Sorry, I got a little excited there.
Hey, not a
Sometimes I
problem
forget
at all.
this microphone's in my mouth. And
Went up strong like Daddy taught him right
Yeah,
there. I
I bet.
like that.
And he misses his free throw, and so isn't able to complete that for a 3-point play, but that was a nice strong move for the shot. And they're going to get Miles on the foul.
Be his first. And that's off the front of the rim, the first free throw. He's 1 for 3 currently, shooting free throws. That's Hayden Cooper, and he makes the second. We got 1:05 left to go until halftime. Kiefer leads Kellyville 30-22. Takeaway there by number 1, Hayden Cooper.
Just under a minute. 8-point ball game. And there's a nice steal by Connor Norris. And Hicks for the jumper for 2. 30 seconds to half. Crabtree playing tight defense.
Got to block somebody out, boys. Hey, nice hustle there by Dunn, though.
Absolutely. There's a 3 by Hicks. Dunn comes flashing in. Can't handle the ball, and it goes out of bounds. Kiefer ball, 13 seconds left. Kellyville's pushed this down to a 6-point game. Let's see if we can hold them for a shot on goal here with 10 seconds.
Definitely no hurry. He's down to 5 now.
Oh, and there's a nice block by
And that ain't
Dunn, and then they're not able to get the next. They get the rebound, not able to get the shot off. So it's a 6-point ball game. I believe Kellyville was down by 10 at one point. They cut that to 6. So coming back. You know, we're shooting on the other goal. We'll see if that makes a difference. You know, I really thinking about this goal and how loose it is down the one end. I made a comment earlier that it's just as much of a hardship for Kiefer as it is other teams, but that's probably not true since they practice in here and they've probably worked out the differences in the 2 goals and maybe adjusted their shot a bit. Because I know that goal's been like that since last year. I remember making a comment about it then. It's just the rim is just, to be honest with you, it's almost simple, like it needs just to tighten a few screws. But it must be more than that because they haven't bothered to repair it. So,
absolutely. Well, we're sitting here at halftime, and I'm not official by any means as far as book-wise is concerned, but looks like Kellyville leading the Ponies. Hicks, 5-7-9. I've got him down for 11 points. Evan Wiggs with 6 points. Ayers added 3. Jostin Miles added 2. And that's your scoring for the Ponies. Looking over at the Kiefer side, we're looking at 10 by Bunton leading the way, with 4 coming from Cooper. Can't do math. 8 coming from Hoover, 4 coming from Bevan, and then you got your 1 3-pointer there by Matheson there in the second period. But folks, we got about 8 minutes 15 seconds left to go before we start the third period of play. I'm going to step away. Terry, you going to stay on or you going to step away?
I'm going to step away for a moment.
We
We'll
will
right back.
be back after halftime, folks.
Falling too fast to prepare for this. Tripping in the world could be dangerous. Everybody circling as vultures. Negative, nepotist. Everybody waiting for the fall of man. Everybody praying for the end of times. Everybody hoping they could be the one. I was born to run, I was born for this. Whip, whip, run me like a racehorse. Pull me like a ripcord. Break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip, slip. Word upon your lip, lip. Rather that you rip, rip. Break me down and build me up. Whatever it takes. I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do whatever it takes. 'Cause I love how it feels when I break the chains. Whatever it takes. Yeah, take me to the top. I'm ready for whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do what it takes. Oh, that I feel being typical. Looking at my body feeling miserable. Always hanging on to the visual. I wanna be invisible. Looking at my years like a martyrdom. Everybody needs to be a part of them. Never be enough on the prodigal son. I was born to run, I was born for this. Whip, whip, run me like a racehorse. Pull me like a ripcord. Break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip, slip. Word upon your lip, lip. Rather that you rip, rip. Break me down and build me up. Whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do whatever it takes. 'Cause I love how it feels when I break the chains. Whatever it takes. Yeah, take me to the top. I'm ready for whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do what it takes. Hypocritical, egotistical. Don't wanna be the parenthetical, hypothetical. Working out of something that I'm proud of. Out of the box, an epoxy to the world and the vision we've lost. I'm an apostrophe. I'm just a symbol to remind you that there's more to see. I'm just a product of the system of catastrophe. And yet a masterpiece. And yet I'm half diseased. And when I am deceased, at least I go down to the grave and die happily. And leave the body of my soul to be a part of me. I do what it takes. Whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do whatever it takes. 'Cause I love how it feels when I break the chains. Whatever it takes. Yeah, take me to the top. I'm ready for whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do what it takes.
Okay, back underway here. Third period. Kiefer with the lead, 30 to 24. And they get the inbound and a quick foul. I believe it's going to be on Ayers for Kellyville. That's going to be his second. Kiefer with the inbound under the goal.
Kind of starting the second half like we did the first half there with a foul right off the bat.
And there's three by number one. They just called it a two. That's Cooper for Kiefer. 32-24. Hicks shot blocked. Wiggs with the, I guess you could call it a rebound, but mainly just
that's Bunton there again for Kiefer. Fast break.
can't do much about that. And there's Ayers with three.
Off the front of the rim there.
Button with the rebound.
34-24, Kiefer, 6:45 left to go in the third period, just underway in the second half here. Nice takeaway by Wiggs.
Thomas tries to force it inside to Wiggs, and the ball's stolen. Bunton with the layup off the front of the rim. Crabtree with the rebound. Inside to Wiggs, and Wiggs for two.
Nice strong move there by Evan. Nice pass by Jeremy Hick to force it in, get it inside, not force it.
And that's 8 for Wiggs for the night. And they're going to get Crabtree on the, get him pulled down the arm a bit. That's his second for the night. Kellyville with 2 team fouls. That sends Hoover to the line. His first shot is good.
35-26 Kiefer.
He makes it 2 for 2 off the line.
That's a good call by the official there. He was kind of slid underneath him and tried to get the call. That was Jalen Bevan. That's actually going to be his third.
And Thomas caught that pass and just went to turn to dribble, and he was slide underneath him and knocked him down, but good call by the ref.
Normally when they hit the ground that hard, you'll sell the official on a charge, and he didn't buy any of it there. So
Rebound by Wiggs.
nice strong move.
Oh. It's in and out. Wiggs gets the rebound but then loses it. And Ayers, on fast break, Ayers is going to draw a foul. That's his third. And that's against number 1. I believe that's Cooper. So sends him to the line for 2. His first one's in and out. 10-point ball game, 36-26. Kiefer with the lead. Cooper's second shot is good. Ayers bringing the ball down to the corner to Thomas. Inside to Hicks. Hicks with the jumper. Wiggs with the rebound out to Crabtree. Crabtree's good for 3.
Timeout on the floor, going to go to the Ponies. That's Crabtree's first 3 of the game.
37-29 Kiefer. Kellyville slowly chipping away at the Kiefer's lead. We just need to get a couple of stops and go down and score, and we'll be right back in this thing. With a foul count, we got Mace Crabtree with 2, Hicks with 2, Wiggs with 3, Ayers with 3, and then you got Dunn, Miles, Norris, and Thomas following up with 1 foul apiece. So a little bit of foul trouble for Kellyville. Hopefully we can keep that in check for the remainder. 5:11 left in the third. Smart move by Cooper. He was going out of bounds with it, so he threw it off of Hicks' leg to go out of bounds and maintain possession for Kiefer. And there's Matson for 3 in the corner.
That's his second 3 of the ball game. We don't get to watch Kiefer play that much, but evidently he's their three-point specialist because he just camps out there on the three-point line. Nice move.
Nice. Wiggs, they reached in and grabbed the ball, and he pulled it out strong and went up for the easy jumper.
That throws him in double digits on the game here.
Off the front of the rim, Ayers with the rebound. A little bit of share with Crabtree. They both grabbed it. Hicks with the fadeaway jumper, and it's off the mark. 9-point ball game. Kiefer 40, Kellyville 31. And there's a wide open Cooper 3-point shot.
Oh, they're going to keep the ball with Kiefer there. It looked like it went off of...
I thought it went off a button. He came down with it, and I thought it rolled right off his leg, but they're saying Kiefer ball, so inbounds of Kiefer. And nice inside move by, I believe, Cooper. Right down the middle of the paint for 2.
42-31, Kiefer, 3:30 left to go. There's Hicks for 3.
And Wiggs and Button fighting over the rebound. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Kellyville.
Kenny Mosby into the game for the Ponies.
There's another fight off from a rebound on number 5 and number 23 for Kellyville. Stays Kellyville's ball. Crabtree for 3. And it's off the mark. Wiggs tries to save it. Crabtree can't handle the ball, and Kiefer's ball in a fast break. Off the front of the rim. And
they're going to get Matheson over the back there.
yes, sir. And that's his first of the game. So it'll be Kellyville ball. And Ayers going to take a break. Like Connor Norris came in the game. Also Mosby. There we go. Crabtree for 3 right at the top of the key.
That's his second three-pointer of the quarter here.
He was cold in the first quarter, or first half. I think he's found his groove here on three-pointers. There's a nice steal by Wiggs. Crabtree picks it up.
Nice pass by Crabtree.
Good assist with Hicks for 2.
That's going to be Wiggs'
goodness.
4th.
Sure looked like he got the ball. I think he got the ball and then the arm.
That was bunting there. 3 seconds in the lane, I'm not going to say anything, but 3 seconds in the lane is very seldom called in high school basketball anymore.
And Bunton sinks his first attempt, and Wiggs is going to take a rest. Dylan Dunn is going to come in for him.
43-36, Kiefer, 2:10 left to go in the third period. He makes them both.
And that brings Bunton to 16 points on the night for Kiefer.
They're going to get him for a charge. Yep, saw that one coming.
Yes, sir. And that's going to be Hicks' third. It's 44-36, Kiefer. Kellyville doing their best to stay in this ball game.
Nice hustle by Norris there.
The refs looking at each other. They're not sure whose ball it was, and then finally they make a decision. And Heath's going to give Hicks a rest and bring Miles in the game. Yeah, there's a little shoulder check by Cooper on Miles as Miles trying to get past him to get to his man. And that's just his first foul. The team fouls is 3 for Kiefer, 5 for Kellyville. Long 3 from Crabtree. Mosby with the rebound. And Connor Norris with the floater, and he draws the foul.
That's on Matheson. That's going to be his second.
Norris go to the line for 2. 44-36. See if he can cut this 8-point lead Kiefer has. And he cuts it by 1 so far. His first one's good.
I want you to look out there on the court right now what you're looking at. You're looking at 2 freshmen and 3 sophomores playing for the Ponies right now.
Very young team. Like I was saying in the girls' game earlier, I'm real excited about this team. They are showing a lot more potential than there was expected this year. And I think it's going to go up from here. There was a 2-on-2, and that was an easy lay-in for Bunton.
Kenny Mosby.
Mosby for 3. I thought it was Crabtree for a moment.
He's got a quick release on his shot. He just, when he catches it, it's going up. We're having timeout on the floor to the Trojans here.
So we got down to a 5-point ball game, 46-41, Kiefer with the lead here in the third period. Kellyville needs to just keep working, keep doing what they're doing. They're giving up some points on the inside to Bunton. I think he's got 18 for the night. I don't know what his height is. He's every bit of 6'4", 6'5", maybe. Him and Wiggs are matching up pretty well underneath. And right now, I'd say we have our small man package on the floor.
Absolutely. Small and young package out on the floor right now, and it's.
I think Dunn is our tallest kid out there. He might be. I think he maybe goes 6 foot, 6'1", maybe. Not sure his height.
And he's just a sophomore, if I'm correct? Or is he a freshman?
No, he's a sophomore.
He's a sophomore, okay. Home run ball there.
Yes, sir. I was just getting ready to say that we have our speed on the court, but, boy, they just showed us that we didn't. And there's a nice rebound by Miles.
Nice hustle.
Nice hustle by Miles. Puts it back up, and he's fouled. And going to be number 12. I believe that's going to be his 4th, yes.
Jalen Bevins there for the Trojans. Coach is going to leave him in the game, it looks like, though. As
Miles to the line. Sorry.
No,
Excuse
you're
me,
fine.
I didn't
You're
talk
fine.
over you there. And he sinks his first one. Brings him to 3 points on the night. One of the freshmen. Good to see him getting some good minutes on the court tonight. I think that's one of the, and there's a jump ball. Crabtree got in there on Bunton, and Bunton can't believe it. He better be careful. He's shaking his head, and he threw the ball back at the ref. Ayers with the inbounds. Crabtree, or excuse me. Got Mosby over to Crabtree. Mosby working. There's a jumper. And Bunton with the rebound for Kiefer.
Short jumper from the elbow there by Mosby. That's a good-looking shot. Didn't go, but that was still a good-looking shot. I like that play calling there by Coach Heath in the game.
There's a walk by Cooper to give Kellyville the ball.
48-42, Kiefer, 12 seconds to go, third period. It's been a great quarter for the Ponies here. Feed back to Crabtree, getting a whole ball. Nope, just won't fall.
There's a long shot for Kiefer, and it's over the goal. So that ends the third quarter. Kiefer with a 6-point lead, 48-42, going into the fourth. Looks like the starting five, and then check back in. Start the fourth quarter.
That was an 18-point quarter by the Ponies there. That was by far the best quarter we've had all evening long. We had 3 3-pointers there, 2 by Crabtree, 1 by Mosby.
Yeah, and we're going to need more of that here in the fourth quarter. More of that and a little tighter defense. We're still in this ball game, 6-point difference, but Kiefer's not letting their foot off the pedal. They're not. They haven't shown any basically clock control or anything like that. That looks like they're trying to do anything like that. They're just continuing to run their offense they had in the first quarter. So
Kiefer's going to get the ball to start the fourth period. The alternating possessions, and
Kellyville student section's getting in the ball game. There's a jumper by, Button, or Cooper, was it?
Button there.
That brings him to 20 points on the night. And there's a steal by Cooper.
May have got away with a walk, but nice little move. I mean,
and just like that, Kiefer's back to a 10-point lead. Almost a giveaway by Thomas. He passes out to Wiggs. Wiggs with the 12-foot jumper, and it's good. It brings him to 12 on the night.
52-44 Kiefer as Kellyville takes a timeout. Just under 7 minutes left to go in the ball game.
Now Wiggs out there playing with 4 fouls, and we got a couple other starters. I think you got Hicks, both Hicks and Ayers with 3. I think that's a part of why we're seeing Miles getting so much time on the court, and a couple of your other sophomores to come off the bench for us. And, that's real encouraging that we have that talent coming off the bench when we have some starters getting in foul trouble. Wiggs was in foul trouble way early, had 3 in the first quarter, with a charge called against him and then 2 defensive.
And that's going to do nothing but just benefit us down the road. I mean,
absolutely.
Moving on into the season, that's
you never want a situation where you get 1 or 2 kids in foul trouble and have to pull them off the court, and then it just totally disrupts your game.
Oh, that's got to be a carry there. No call by the official there. Let him get away with it. May have been tipped.
I think he just lost a handle, and it bounced up to the top of his head, and he continued to dribble.
I'd like to thank Jacob for all the work he did trying to get our sound going with our problems.
Absolutely.
Thank my wife for running the camera. She's on the camera duties right now as we finish up his fourth quarter. Nice move by Hicks. Now, I thought they got the ball to start the fourth quarter. How's that their ball?
Yeah, I'm not sure on a jump ball. That shouldn't have been their ball.
And that's being argued. I think the official just now realized what was going on.
Yeah.
That,
They're going to correct this now.
White got it started the fourth. So it is Kellyville's ball. I wonder if they're going to put any time back on the clock. That's the question.
Yeah, they did. They put 2 seconds back on.
Okay.
So,
well, who knows? I mean, yeah. And, you know, the officials, I commend them there for stopping play and realizing and correcting something they knew wasn't right. So,
and they tried to feed Wiggs on the inbounds there. He jumped up and just a little too light, went off the front of the rim. Somebody lost their man underneath.
That's inside to number 15. That's Rector. That's going to be his first points of the ball game.
Kiefer back to a 10-point, 54-44. That's going to be off the mark, but Crabtree right there.
Nice pass inside. Nice rebound. I was going to say.
Yeah. I'll get Bunton for an elbow.
You know, he's their big man underneath, and that's only his first foul. Actually, they're saying 2 up there. I must have missed one, but.
Kiefer's wanting a timeout. .540 left. It's a 10-point ball game, 54-44. Kiefer with the lead. Kiefer's got 16 fouls. Kellyville with 5. That could be a factor in the game. We get one more foul, we'll be a 1-1. We keep our fouls in check. We'll have a foul to give if the score is close at the end. 10-point ball game with 5 minutes left. That's very, very doable. I mean, we're still okay, and these boys need to realize that. They're looking kind of like they got the wind taken out of their sail down there. Hopefully that'll change. 5:40 left. Here comes the inbounds from Ayers. Wiggs is off the mark with the jumper. There's a long 3 by 5.
Nice rebound there by Thomas. Hoover's going to pick up his first foul.
And that does put us to the line at 1-1.
This will be Hicks's first free throw of the evening on the season. He's been a fairly good free throw shooter, so.
And that's unusual. He puts up a lot of shots for in a game, so he usually goes to the line way before the 5 minutes to go in the game. And his first one is good.
Well, believe it or not, that's only the 4th free throw of the evening for the Ponies there. So they haven't shot a lot for the team.
Hicks' second attempt is good. He's got 17 for the night.
And they're batting 1,000 on free throws. They're 5 for 5. I don't want to jinx them. Where's me some wood I can knock on here? Nice drive, baby.
Rebound by Wiggs. And the pass is off the mark by Ayers. There's Bunton. There's another rebound by Wiggs. Mosby for three, and it's in and out. And there's a fight over the ball, and Kiefer comes up with it. Fast break down to Bunton. He passes it back out. Hoover with the ball. Back out to Matheson. He shoots for three. It's off the mark. Wiggs with a rebound. Crabtree for three, and it's good.
Crabtree with 3 3-pointers this half. 54.
And there's a steal by Hicks. Hicks for three, and it's good. A quick 6 points by Kellyville.
It's a 2-point game, Terry.
It sure is. I just looked up and saw that. I just some quick statistics. Of course, I keep my own on my son. I'm a little biased there, but he's in double digits in points and rebounds, so a double-double there for him tonight.
Very nice, very nice.
He's long ways from getting a triple-double, but I'll take the double-double.
Absolutely.
And you said Crabtree was with 3 3-pointers in the second half here?
Yeah, strong performance by Wiggs and
I think Hicks got 17 points on the night, so Wiggs with 12.
Getting some quality minutes from some of the younger crowd. I say younger crowd. Some of those that don't get a whole lot of playing time. Justin Miles, Dylan Dunn. They've all played a great game. Ponies are going to send out on the court. They're going to have Ayers, Mosby, Hicks, Wiggs, and Crabtree. So 3:42 left to go in the contest. Kiefer leading Kellyville 54-52.
And Wiggs with the 4 fouls at 3:42 left. So Heath is just going to take his chances and leave him out there. And I'm sure that he knows that, so he's going to be very vigilant with his defense.
I just wonder if Kiefer's going to try to go into a little bit of a stall action here. You know, it didn't work for Bristow the other night. They went into that stall action with only a 2-point lead, and we saw what happened there.
There's the easy jumper by Madison for 2.
That's a little bit closer range than what he's used to shooting them, I think.
Well, he's got 8 points on the night, 2 threes. Kick ball by Cooper out of bounds, Kellyville ball.
Reset the shot clock. Oh, we don't have a shot clock in high school basketball. I wish we'd get one, though. I'd love to see that.
Yes, sir. It would make a huge difference. You wonder why they don't go ahead and do that and prepare them for college for those that are going to move on. There's a 3-point by Hicks, and it's good.
Hicks with another 3-pointer.
Brings him to 20. It shows 23 points. I was wrong a while ago on when I said 18 points on the night.
56-55, Kiefer, 2:30 left to go. Ball tipped up in the air. Kick ball against the Ponies. I tell you what, Hicks hit one of the most clutch shots I've ever seen a high school kid make the other night. 2 kids in his face, and he hit that fadeaway three.
Yes, sir.
Kellyville's been in this position before, and they will not back down. That's one thing I like about this group.
58-55 with just over 2 minutes left. Kiefer with the lead. So 3-point ball game. Kellyville got Crabtree scanning the floor, trying to let them set up a play here. Wiggs inside.
Very
There's
nice.
Wiggs for 2.
Timeout Ponies.
It's the 1-point ball game. Kiefer 58, Kellyville 57. And again, the foul count, it is going to come down to possibly foul count and going to the free throw line. And Kiefer's got 7 fouls. It puts Kellyville in bonus at 1-1 on a foul. And Kellyville with 5 team fouls. So they have a foul to give if need be when it gets probably less than a minute or a minute and a half or so.
Well, that's a 30-second timeout by the Ponies there. 1:56 left. We'll get to our gold sponsors on the next full timeout, if that's okay with everyone out there. I'd like to give them thanks one more time this evening. See if Kiefer continues running their offense or if they're going to slow things down. They're definitely going to walk the ball up the court, take the time off that direction.
Yeah, I think they're going to kill as much time as they can, try to get a shot and put it in a 3-point ball game. Absolutely. Madsen had an easy run-in layup there, and he didn't take it, put it back out. Minute 30, 1-point ball game.
The foul's going to be on Mosby, I believe.
And that was Bevan going in. It was fouled.
He called that on Evan.
Oh.
He wasn't even close to the action there.
Yeah, I don't think they got that right.
That foul was on Mosby. Going to be 2 shots regardless, but if that's on Evan, that's going to be his 5th. And he was nowhere close to the ball here.
No, sir. I don't know how you confuse Wiggs with Mosby. There's about a 1.5 foot difference.
Absolutely. I think he's correcting it here, hopefully.
He's talking to the scorekeeper. The Kiefer coach is standing up. If I'm the Kiefer coach, I want Wiggs out of there, but I'm not sure.
That's only going to be Mosby's first if they change it to him. What are they doing here? Are they going to leave it with Wiggs?
They didn't really say. I don't know.
They're leaving him in the ball game.
They must have changed it to Mosby.
Which would be the correct call. We're not saying the kid wasn't fouled, but it just wasn't.
No, he was definitely fouled, but Wiggs wasn't anywhere around. So, but the indication is with leaving Wiggs in the ball game, they must have corrected and gave it to Mosby. But there was no indication by the refs or the scorekeeper. So,
that's big, keeping Wiggs in the game. Here, Kelvin keeps their size advantage on the inside there, and you can't get.
That's going to be 4 on Matson.
Now, I've got him for 3.
3? Okay. And he's going to go with his what I call his defensive lineup here. He does this towards the end of the game, so he'll get strong, quick defense in there, and then he'll rotate them right back out when he gets the opportunity. So he's bringing Crabtree and Wiggs out, and Norris and Miles are in the game.
Ayers going to the line to shoot 1-on-1 here. He's Mr. Calm as far as at the free throw line. We've seen him hit some big free throws over his career.
Surprisingly, they just showed him with 4 points. I wouldn't have guessed that. And he makes 2.
hits them both like he's supposed to right there. We tied up at 59.
And right there, Wiggs and Crabtree come back in the game. Miles stays in. I'm not sure who.
Mosby came out.
Ayers.
Ayers. Nice takeaway. Oh! They're going to get Norris for the block. He needs to hush. He needs to hush. You're just a freshman, young man. That's his second, by the way.
Norris is claiming that Trojan gave him an elbow. I didn't see the play, so I thought Wiggs jumped up, and I thought he had the clean steal and wasn't able to come down with it completely. So tie ball game, 59-59, 1:08 left.
I didn't get his number. That's number 1
Now
for
Cooper. Off the front of the rim, Crabtree with the rebound.
Ponies can take the lead here after being down as many as 12.
Yes, sir.
Is that the biggest we saw?
I believe so. So 48 seconds left. It's going to be out of bounds on Kiefer. Kellyville ball. 46 seconds. Tie ball game.
There's just no give up in these young ponies. That's one of the things that makes them so exciting to watch.
Heath's holding up 2. I don't know if that's play or if he's saying we're going for 2.
Whew. Not sure that pass was intended for Mosby, but
it looked like Hicks was going to cut. They threw the pass and went to Mosby.
Nice pass inside. Oh, get in the hole.
And Wiggs in and out, but he's fouled. It's going to send him to the line. That's number 3 on Bunton. Wiggs 0 for 1. He went to the line one time on a shot and one. First attempt here, and it's off the mark. A little strong. Wiggs struggled last week with his free throws. He was, I believe, 2 for 6 or 2 for 8. So we'll see if he can get this one here. And that one's good.
That's going to give the Ponies the lead, 60-59 with 34 seconds to go. We will keep you guys informed on the scoreboard here as Kellyville goes to a full court press here.
And there's an out of bounds pass by Kiefer.
Referees are talking. Yeah, this official down here on this side end didn't even see the play. I mean, he couldn't see. He was blocked out. So
Kiefer saying it was tipped, but it didn't change directions or anything. So Kellyville ball.
And you got 33 holding Crabtree, sending him to the line there.
That's going to be 4 on Mathis. So 27 seconds. Kellyville 60, Kiefer 59. And Crabtree to the line he's going to get 2 shots. That's double bonus.
In for the double bonus, and Crabtree shooting his first free throws of the evening. 60-59 Kellyville, 27 seconds to go. Crabtree at the line, and he hits his first.
We got a timeout by Kiefer. We're going to let Crabtree think about that second shot.
This may be Kellyville's biggest lead since early moments of the ball game. And
I tell you what, every week, man, they're going to give us a stroke. How many 1-point ball games at the end have we called this year?
The comeback kids, I tell you, it's fun to watch.
They did the same thing here this last week at Bristow. Won it in the last few seconds, and they did that against Bristow the first time they met them, in the very early in the season, the first or second game of the season, I believe it was.
Absolutely.
1 by 1 the first time. This last time they won by 2, but that shot was taken, I think, with just a few seconds left in the ball game. So we're looking at that possibility. It's Kellyville 61, Kiefer 59.
And really a little bit of contribution from the whole group. tonight. I mean,
Absolutely.
it was,
This, you know, win or lose this tonight, I don't know that Heath could ask for a more across-the-board production.
I mean,
A lot of boys involved in tonight's game, scoring, defense plays.
you know, Hicks leading the way in scoring, but he should. I mean, he's the leader of the team, unquestioned.
Yeah,
but,
that's expectation, really.
And you just got the other guys that just stepped up. Evans had a wonderful, as you mentioned, a double-double. This may be the best game I've seen him play all year, to be honest with you.
And Crabtree makes it a three-point ball game. Kiefer coming down, 24 seconds left. And Cooper.
And they're going to be happy with a two-pointer. But no.
A rebound by Hicks to Wiggs to Crabtree. Crabtree.
Oh, that's goaltending.
That's goaltending. Count it.
Yeah. They're going to count the bucket. Kellyville's going to win this thing. There's only 7 seconds to go.
64-59.
And they're going to count the bucket there. Now, I thought he also called a foul, but he didn't call a foul, just called the goaltending there.
Crabtree with the easy layup, and Bunt come in and pulled the rim down. Maybe that's why the rims are loose.
Man, he got up. I'll give him that.
There's a three-pointer.
Whoa! But that's going to – did we get a timeout? Referees are saying this ball game's over.
Yes, sir. That's going to be
three-pointer
it.
there, 64-62 Kellyville.
That was by Hoover, but it wasn't enough in the end. Kellyville takes it 64-62. What a ball game.
And the Ponies move to – what's their record now?
They're going to be 6-1 on the season.
On a rebuilding year, folks.
Yeah.
Everybody said this was a rebuilding year, so –
congratulations to the Ponies. What a fantastic game. I don't know the totals. I believe Hicks was, let's see here. Help me out here.
He got 11 through the first half, then 13, 16, 19, 21. I've got him for 23, but I think they had him more than that on the official
23
book.
on Hicks. I believe Wiggs had 14. Yeah, Wiggs had 14. Crabtree.
He had 13. Two big free throws there at the end. Them were
13.
huge.
So it just down the line, you know. Mosby with 3. Ayers ended up with 4 because he ended up with 5. Excuse me. He made both his free throws there late.
And even the ones that didn't score that
with 3.
played, they all had an impact there. What a great ball game by the Ponies.
Our book, we don't keep track of steals, blocks, and rebounds, but even Wiggs with double-digit rebounds. But I believe there was one or two others that was close to double-digit rebounds. So.
Well, Kellyville's going to get this Kiefer group here in a couple of weeks back in the event center there in Kellyville, and we look forward to that. Remind everyone that Kellyville plays this coming Thursday night in a Ripley tournament. The boys do at 8:20. They play. So Late ball game. We will not be going live. That gymnasium down in Ripley is just so small. There's going to be no setup. So we will not be live this week. And we will let everyone know when our next broadcast is. Terry, I thank our sponsors once again: Phil Thomas Trucking, Shades of Glass by Chris, Webco Industries, Jay's Country Kitchen, Bluebell Free Will Baptist Church, Rescue Mini Storage, Backwoods Barbecue, DJ Services and Concrete and Construction, Dimensions Family Practice, Excavation Resources, Jim Vogt and Mack Truck, Shada Billingsley Photography, Greg McGuire Trucking, Brian Smith Allstate Insurance, and David Bryan and Associates. And, of course, our presenting sponsors, Patriot Air, CT Decorative Concrete and Construction. Whew.
Couldn't do it without them. And I'm so glad that we have those folks. Again, if you see them out and about, make sure you go up and shake their hand and thank them for the ability for you guys to watch us at home. And I was talking to you earlier. You know, you can go to the website and go back and rewatch previous games. We did it last week with both our kids, Haley and Evan, and they were able to watch themselves and see some areas they can make some improvements in, and so that's a bonus for the players and parents, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
Absolutely. Well, Terry, if there's nothing else, I'm just going to leave it at, hey, it's a great day to be a pony once again, folks, and we will see you next time. Anything?
Nope. Have a good night.
You too,
Be
sir.
safe.
Thank you so much.